Hello everyone, welcome to a new campaign in Imperator Rome. With the ending of the Egyptian campaign, it's time to move on to something else, and maybe we'll actually be able to get the achievements for once. Yay! So, I want to try something other than a monarchy, which I do find personally preferable in terms of playstyles, but I want to try something a bit different. So we've got republics like Rome or Carthage, or a lot of the Greek states, and then there's all of the tribal stuff. And there's tribal stuff down here too, and things like that, and probably over here. But I think we're gonna go for the achievement Greater Iberia, which isn't truly uniting the entire Iberian Peninsula, but you need pieces from everywhere. So we'll see what we can do to actually get that. I was actually considering the one to form Albion, but you have to do it in 50 years, and I'm not sure that I'd be able to do that. I don't know that I'm good enough at the game yet. Anyway, I was looking around, and really, I just want to play something that's green, so let's go ahead and play as Zoelia. There's quite a few different little powers here. I don't really know what the big differences are, but there are some different cultures and different religions here. Not even, taking into account Carthage or the little Greek states. But I think that we're going to try playing as Zoelia and forming Greater Iberia. So let's go ahead and turn on Iron Man, and I don't think this matters for the tribals here, but I'm going to turn on mixed gender rules anyway, because I kind of feel like this should just be on by default at this point. It means that women, like in the Egypt campaign, women were basically just there to be married. That's it. With mixed gender rules, it basically means that you've got so many more potential military leaders and researchers and government officials, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and play as Zoelia. We aren't going to have the best ruler, but we're not the biggest state either. We are Druidic Asturians. We've got 4 freemen and 19 tribesmen. No citizens and no slaves. Research is going to be pretty bad. I'm not sure what my solution to that's going to be. But let's go ahead and go. I had already tried this, so let's go ahead and try it again. Alright, so, we've got 2 clan retinues, one with 2 archers and 3 light infantry, one with 2 archers and 4 light infantry. We've got 4 cities. We've got leather here, wood here, leather here, and wine here. We do not have horses, and horses are pretty good. However, there are horses right next to us. So I think that my first goal is going to be to attack those guys. That should, help me get that pretty soon. Don't have any iron around here. There's a lot of precious metals, though. Alright. Iron is there. So there's iron down there and down here. But none up here at all. So we're probably going to want to get a strategic iron spot soonish if we can. Culture-wise, we are Asturian. There's a lot of we're Celt-Iberian. There's also pre-Indo-European up here. And there's Iberian down here, plus a little bit of Hellenic and some Phoenician, some Canaanite. But Carthage is going to be a while away. Alright, so decision-wise, We can unite Asturia, which basically requires us to get up there. We adopt the Federated Tribe government form. We'll get an extra idea. And get some benefits. Any subject provinces required to form Asturia will be annexed. Adds 4 tribesman pops with the state, culture, and religion. Zoelia gets emergent capital until the end of the game. We might want to actually try moving our capital to something that's not leather. I don't know that leather is going to be the best thing. It's cohort recruitment speed and light infantry defense when exporting, and that's not the best. That's not what I wanted. I want that. Wood does give some local tax, which is nice. If we have a surplus. Otherwise, it's just boat stuff. Wine, Freeman Happiness, Army Maintenance Cost. So that's actually not too bad. Woad, I don't care about because I'm not planning to stay a tribesman. Precious Metals, Local Citizen Happiness, City Provincial Loyalty, surplus in the capital gives a Citizen Promotion Cost. And when exporting, Citizen Promotion Cost. So this is a good one. So we may want to move our capital into a precious metal place. Because that's where all the slaves that we capture are going to be going. But that can be figured out later. Oops. There's a lot of precious metals down here. What are we looking at in terms of the regions? Yeah, I think we'll want to actually move our capital down here, up here, when we're done, anyway. Interesting note, we are Zoelia, and Zoelia is not controlled by us. We'll get it eventually. Alright, before we do anything else, let's go ahead and set a military idea. Playing a bit more, I've kind of liked Ordered Retreat. Reinforcing your armies a little bit faster and getting more morale recovered after a fight is pretty good. And then for, let's see, oratory ideas, right? Yep. Alright, well, we don't have any corruption. Monthly general loyalty. I'm not sure how that interacts with the clan chiefs. So I think I'm going to go with improve opinion maximum. Because that tends to be a little bit better. We are getting population output minus 75%. That's really bad here. Encourage trade could be good. Social mobility, local citizen output, no. Civilization effort. I think this is going to be better. Because we want to civilize. Right now, we've got 10 civilization value. It's not great. We do not have the cash to build anything else. Do have an unused trade route. Let's go into the trade overview and don't allow trading away our capital surplus, which we don't have. We should have one. I should have 2 leather. I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. No one's gonna trade us horses, unfortunately. Let's see. Base metal would be cohort recruit speed. Stone would be fort defense. It could be good. Furs. Starting experience could be really good at this point. So yeah, let's get that. Get some extra money as well. Because we're going to need to recruit some troops pretty quick. We have a bad research ratio. I think we're getting nothing at the moment. So I'm actually going to want to promote someone. And I think probably promoting this freeman to citizen might be a little bit better, because we are getting some from tribesmen. It's not really producing all that much. Very unhappy, though. Ruler unpopularity is not helping. Yeah, the problem is the civilization value is terrible. Unfortunately, this is expensive to promote them to citizens, but we need some research. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll start getting some research. It's not much. 0.1. We got 7.5% efficiency. But we'll start getting some. Alright, Omen... Probably gonna hold off on the on any of these until I can get some stability. Alternately, I can just hold off on any of these until I get into a situation where I may need something. Like, I may want the discipline if we get into a battle, or manpower. I mean, get into a war. Invention-wise... I'm not actually sure that technology speed is going to make much difference at all right now. Just about everyone's an 8, so can't really do much. We got 3 clan chiefs. I apparently do not have any personal retinue, so I'm going to need to improve that. Alright, well, let's take a look around. We're probably going to want to improve opinion, but I do not have the points for that. Okay, they would take an alliance right now. They're bigger than me, so that's okay. I'm okay with that. Let's just ally with a neighbor right away. Since I'm planning to expand up this way first, I don't mind having an alliance with someone down here. I don't know that they're, I don't know where they're going to be expanding. Let's see, they've got 11 and 8 cities. They've got 11 cities and 14. So this guy is probably going to be our most dangerous neighbor for now. Alright, invention. Diplomatic reputation could be really good. Fabricate claim cost might be even better, because... I am going to need to fabricate claims, and they're very expensive. Now, I've heard that you can sell a city and you'll get a claim on that. I don't know if they've removed that or not. Might try it, but I think that I want to get a little bit more land first. Like, if I get all of this, then I wouldn't mind selling a city to these guys and then go into war kind of thing. But we're going to need to get a bit more powerful, and we might want to get another alliance with someone. So we've got one, we can have some more. So you've got 5 cities, 9 cohorts. I mean, you're decent sized, and like I said, I'm going to be going up this way. But they might come under attack from these guys, and I don't know that I want to deal with that. We'll wait. We'll wait. Alright, so invention-wise, yeah, I think I will take the aggressive protection. Reduce fabricate claim costs. Because getting that right now is going to be a little bit better. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, I have a terrible, terrible research ratio. Alright, well, let's go ahead and unpause. Start waiting to see what happens. Let's move them up there. You are recruiting heavy cavalry over there. I think I'm going to want to recruit... Yeah, I can't recruit heavy cavalry. I can recruit chariots, which are pretty good against light cavalry and light infantry. And they're default against archers. Let's see. Light cavalry are good against archers. They're good against chariots, too. So that's actually... They're better against chariots than chariots are against them. Which I do not like. But yeah, light cav is good against everything that we'd be facing right now, so I do want horses pretty quickly. No one was going to give me horses. I suppose I could have gone for them. We could just work on overwhelming numbers of light infantry and archers, but... No, I think getting some chariots and some archers is going to be a better idea right now. Alright. It took a lot of our money, took a lot of our manpower. Getting manpower back, however, so it's not too bad. Recruiting a chariot. Take a look at that in a second, but, yeah, let's get that out of there. Alright, not sure what the best, thing is going to be. Skirmishing is pretty good. Bottleneck is okay. So yeah, let's get you on skirmishing. Although, what does, Alright, it's unlikely that anyone would be, around here would be putting on deception. Maybe bottleneck, but... Yeah, I think most are going to be doing skirmishing. Envelopment is not as good on shock, however, but shock probably is not going to be very good with anything, so... It's possible if they have chariots, they'll be on envelopment, but deception is pretty good. Let's wait until we get some more soldiers, though. Go ahead and bump up the speed a bit. Stole my archer. Let's go ahead and get you over there. Alright, so let's see. Archers have no bonus in Deception, but we're still getting a big boost out of it. Not really going to get much, but... It's Triplex Tactics, I don't even know what that is. Hit and Run, don't know what that is. I haven't seen either of those. We would get a bonus against Skirmishing, though, so that's good. A petitioner approaches. A strapping young adult by the name of Verica Mandonia approaches our tribal chief in private this morning. In a hushed voice, she spoke of a vision of the near future, in which she was found by her loved ones having been hanged by brigands. With shaking hands, she offered all her worldly goods to the state in return for our protection. Convince her that all will be well. Well, I need that oratory power, so let's go ahead and get that. An alliance from Pisuria. Well, I mean, I guess if you're offering, I'll take that. We'll see what they end up doing with it. Yeah, no one that I care about right now, so... Breaking alliance with Pisuria. Really? Really, game? Okay, so our current ruler isn't the best leader, but this would get some loyalty boost, which would actually benefit them a bit. I can afford a new invention. Improve opinion maximum, tribesman output. Tribesman output is probably going to be really good at this point, although... I'll take technology speed. We are not getting much technology at all. Exuperata the Arrogant. There is something about Exupatera Iaka which exudes an air of aloof superiority. Many have begun avoiding her out of sheer irritation at her arrogance. Oh dear. So that is Charisma -1, Prominence +10, Power Cost +1%. Well, that is actually bad. That is really annoying. Let's see. Loyalty. Currently not changing. I don't really know what those do. There are a lot of laws that I could change, but they're extremely expensive. I believe I'm going to want to get to absolute authority eventually. Haven't really looked at a lot of these to know what would be good. Yeah, no, I'm not allying you. You've got Giguria and Tiberia. Okay, that is going to be a problem. Could declare war, our stability would drop. Pisuria would not join in, Bletonicia would join in. Conflicting interests. Let's see, they have 8 cohorts. They have 8 cohorts. They have 10 cohorts. Defensive League, sure. That is 3. else is in that? What's opinion? Where's the diplomatic? That's it. Oh. That's actually, pretty handy. My two biggest neighbors are now unlikely to be doing much against me. You are in a defensive league with them. You're not really going to want to ally, unfortunately. Yeah, that is still a big defensive league, though. I'm losing money as well. For now, let's do that. That does not help. I've apparently overbuilt my army. Well, slaves needed for surplus doesn't really matter right now. So let's bump that up. That did not help because we're not really making any money there. Research points minus 20% would be really bad. Don't really want to get monthly loyalty penalties. Alright, I have overbuilt the army. We're going to need to go to war sooner rather than later. No. You've turned on your army maintenance. Okay, a gift from Lankiencia. Not even sure who you are. You down there, I think. It's fine with me. Okay, we're positive on money. And a gift from Tiberia. Ah, these guys up here. Yeah, fine. Okay, so who are you being attacked by? Is show superiority. How did they not lose stability to do show superiority? I mean, if I do this, I would... Oh, hey, you only have one ally now. I mean, I might have enough religious power to bump that back up to at least 0. Might be worth a shot. But we'll consider that next time. It would be expensive to take the land, but we do have 2 allies who would come into the fight. So it is something to consider. They have 8 cohorts. They have 10 cohorts. We've got 8 and 11, and the possibility of 2 allies. Anyway, that will be next time. See you then, everyone.